Oh yeah, it's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. Oh yeah, it's time. Oh yeah, it's time. Yeah. Wow. You are welcome to Motivational Monday Live Show with me, your host, Da Prince Abraham. And my full names are Jumbo Jirai. And I used to do this program every Monday, even when I was traveling across several nations. I was doing it in Liberia, in Ghana, in Sierra Leone, in Gambia, and then other countries, Guinea-Bissau and all that. But by the time I got back to Nigeria, somehow I was not. I just decided to pause for a while. And so today I'm beginning the Monday Motivational Live Show once again. And I'm holding this section or this series right here in the capital of Nigeria. So I'm so happy for this. And today my guest is joining us all the way from the United States of America. Guys, please help me to share this video, help me to leave a comment, help me to share it and let your friends join us from wherever you're watching from. I'm so excited for this show today. Yeah.
Hello. Can you see me
Yeah,
okay?
Jessica, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm fine.
You can see me okay?
No, I can't see you.
You can? Okay. All right.
No, I can't see you, Jessica.
And this is weird. All right. Let me come back on. All right. Invite me again.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So today we are dealing with a topic that is titled Remove the Mask. Remove the mask. That's the topic we are dealing with today. Remove the mask. And you don't want to miss this because there's a lot of things, a whole lot of things that you are going to learn in this program. And my guest is somebody who has experienced a lot of things in her personal life, and she has been a blessing to a lot of people. She's a great potential, I tell you, because she has experienced so much in her life, and she spends her time to talk to people, to coach people, and to help them out of different difficulties that they find themselves. So she is very instrumental in speaking to us today. So wherever you are, please help me to share this video, invite your friends to join us on this show today. It's going to be amazing. Jessica,
Hello.
I think I can't see you.
You still can't? Weird. I see you. I see me, but you don't see
But I
me.
can't see you. Oh,
Really?
I wish. Or is it my phone that is the problem? I don't know. Please,
Can
if you are
everybody else?
online,
Yeah.
please drop a comment. Let me know if you can see my guest and myself. Please.
Yeah. Let us know, please.
Okay, Michael Ose David, can you see? Please drop a comment. Thank you, Michael, watching from Nigeria. Thank you so much. Please tell me, can you see my guest?
Hmm.
Yeah,
I don't
okay,
know.
Jessica, can you hear me?
Okay. I can hear you. We're good. We can just do it.
Okay. Okay, there's a comment. Let me check. Sure, you are live. I can see you. Okay. Yes, you can see me, but what about my guest? Can you see my guest? Vincent Cc. Wow, that's my bosom friend all the way from Lagos, watching from Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you, Vincent, for watching. Yeah, so I need a comment if you can see my guest. Okay, Michael Oshe David, you are saying yes, so you can see my guest. So maybe it's from my end. So if that's
Okay.
the case, then I should go ahead.
All right, good. We're good then.
Jessica?
Yes.
Jessica, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. We're good. I hear you.
Oh, Vincent said, sure, we can see you both. Oh my God. Wow, that's great. Okay, so let's go ahead. So Jessica is joining us today from the United States of America. She has been a friend to me, and she's here with us. So Jessica, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm getting over a cold, so don't mind my voice.
Yeah, I'm fine. So today we're talking about removing the mask. That's the topic we're dealing with, and I just can't wait to go into this topic because I need to learn one or two things from this topic today.
I'm excited. Let's do it.
Okay, so give us a brief introduction of yourself
Okay,
so that those that don't know you can know you. Yeah.
sure. So my name is Jessica Gregory. I live in Virginia, the States. I have two daughters and I'm married, and I'm a behavioral mindset coach as well as a certified hypnotist. And I'm trained in NLP, which is how to rewire the brain. And I'm a speaker. So, yes, and I teach, of course. So, that's what I do in a
Wow, that's
nutshell.
great. That's awesome. So yes, to the topic of the day, Jessica, what is a mask?
This is such a great topic. I love it. So, basically, a mask is a protective that sometimes turns into our identity. And it's a
Okay.
behavior we wear to feel accepted and in control. So it's basically a persona used to protect us from pain, shame, rejection, and humiliation. So when we feel like we're not safe or something's going to put on a mask, right? We say, I'm fine when I'm not fine. We become a caregiver to everyone because we want to be accepted and loved. So we put on these different masks, and sometimes we overachieve or just become someone we're not just to be part of the group, to feel accepted, but we're not being our true, authentic self. Yeah. Did you hear that?
Okay, are you done? It's like it's
Yep.
breaking.
Oh,
So
is it? I'm
yeah.
done.
So okay,
I'm done with
my
that.
second question. My second question is this. Um, can you give us some examples of masks that people, or let me say that most people put on?
Absolutely. So one mask is the people pleaser. Okay. This person wants to please everyone. They want to avoid conflict and they always say yes, even when they mean to say no. They want to please everyone. The next mask is
Yeah.
the perfectionist, trying to be perfect. They want to seek approval through performance. The next one is the strong one. Okay. A lot of us put on this mask. Oh, I'm so strong. I'm the strong one. But then when we wear these masks, we're not vulnerable. We're not being transparent. We're putting on a facade that we're strong, even if we don't feel strong. Another one is the caregiver or the rescuer. They're very similar. And this mask feels valuable only when helping others. So you only feel like you're valuable in life when you're helping other people. Another one is the chameleon. This is when we shift shape, kind of like the people pleaser a little bit. And we always have to constantly change ourselves to fit in, but we're not being ourselves. And the last one I have is the achiever. Okay. This is when a lot of people overachieve and get burned out. They believe their worth equals productivity or success, but we're so much more than these masks. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for that. I heard you mentioned the people pleaser, but because of the network, I couldn't get the other one.
Okay.
And I
It's
think that's
care.
so powerful because,
Well, can you hear me now?
yes, I can hear you.
Okay. The caregiver, the
Hmm.
overachiever, right? The person who's the chameleon who shapeshifts to meet everyone else's needs. These are all different types of masks. The perfectionist. Yeah.
Okay, okay, perfectionist, yeah.
Mhm.
When the perfectionist, when you want everything to be perfect or top notch, something like that.
Yes, and this holds us back because look, my voice is not perfect right now. Imagine if I still wore that mask, then I would be sabotaging everything in my life. Because guess what? Perfectionism doesn't exist. We just try to put ourselves on this high standard just to be accepted. But what about accepting ourselves, even our flaws? Okay? Because you know what? We're human. Everybody understands not everything and everyone is perfect. And it actually makes us more relatable when we're our
So so
authentic self.
when so when you are not accepting yourself, it means that you are putting on a mask if you are not accepting yourself.
Absolutely. You're not loving yourself truly. You're not loving every part of you. Yes, we all have good parts and we all have negative parts, but it doesn't mean it's bad. All right, we just label this somewhere in society. We grew up learning, oh, you have to be the good girl or good boy or you're bad. But you know what? We all have different parts to us. And let's stop labeling it as good or bad because that's when we start putting on the mask to be someone we're not. How about learning to accept ourselves as we are? Because you know what? Sometimes the sassy part of me needs to come out, and that's okay. Not everybody likes that part, but you know what? That's who I am sometimes. I'm sassy, right?
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this because that point you gave there is so powerful. Because you said when you are not accepting yourself, you are putting on a mask. And the fact is, with my traveling and interaction with people from different countries and all around the world, I see that a lot of people don't truly accept themselves, you know and okay, now the same thing happens. As they don't accept themselves, they don't also accept their leaders, and so that's why sometimes they always have an issue against the leader. They always are against the leader, something like that. What do you have to say about that?
That's true. So when we're not accepting all parts of us, how can we then accept all parts of everyone else? When we're constantly judging ourselves, rejecting ourselves, abandoning ourselves, shaming ourselves, we're going to then project that onto other people and pick out all their flaws. But here's the thing, are you doing that to yourself? So when we judge other people and criticize them, there's a part of you doing that to yourself. So it's time to come back to self and understand what's going on. Why am I judging this person? And what do I need to do to stop judging myself? It's deep. This is deep work. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It deep. And I must say to you, Jessica, that you are a great speaker because the way you put it, it's coming so clear, and I begin to see some things, and have more understanding. Okay, that leads me to the next question. What are the disadvantage of the mask?
Okay, so when we wear a mask, we are disconnected from our true self. We're not being who we truly are, okay? And this can create emotional burnout. And this can lead to depression. So there were a lot of times I was depressed in my life or anxious, either or, because I was pretending to be someone I wasn't. I was telling everybody I'm okay when I wasn't. I was pretending to, be a certain person and so perfect. And it was so much pressure on me, right? So in relationships, for example, you attract people who love the version of you that performs, or the caretaker, or the rescuer, or the people pleaser. So you're attracting these people that love the one part of you, the mask you're wearing. So you're never going to know who truly loves you for you. Now, next one, in business, this is what I struggled with too. Okay, you might struggle with visibility, being seen. Okay, you might struggle with, relaying your message in an authentic way. People see through you. If you're not being true to yourself, if you're not being authentic, we see that. We see when you're faking it. Okay, another one, spiritually. Ready? You feel disconnected or inauthentic even when you do everything right because you're putting on this mask. Okay, so say you're trying to do everything right spiritually, but when you're not being your true self, there's a part of you that you're suppressing, rejecting, and you're not showing up as your authentic self. So you're disconnected from your spirit. What? So lastly, masks block intimacy, intuition, and alignment. You're not aligned to your authentic self when you wear a mask. You then cannot listen to your intuition, right? And then you're not as intimate with people because you're blocking intimacy, connection. And that's what we all want. So what do you think about that? Also, when we wear a mask, we put ourselves in a prison. We
Can you
imprison
hear me?
ourselves. Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? You can? Okay. So lastly, we imprison ourselves when we wear a mask. Okay? And a lot of times we're wondering who and what is holding us back, and it's you because you're wearing the mask. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Jessica. The next question I want to ask is this. How do you remove the mask? How do
Well,
you remove the mask?
I love that. So first is always awareness. We need to be aware we're wearing a mask and what mask is showing up in certain situations. Because we might wear a different mask at work, and we might wear a different mask with our children or our spouse, right? So it's realizing where and when we're wearing the mask. Then self-regulation. It's like, okay, I'm putting on this mask. Let me breathe into it. What do I need right now? How can I show up as my true self? But we want to have compassion too. Okay? Not every time are we going to get it right. I still find myself wearing a mask, and I'm like, uh-oh, wearing a mask right now. Breathe into it. Okay, let's do this. Let's be my authentic self now. So it's like retraining yourself. So just one, notice when you're playing a role or wearing a mask. Then next, name it. Am I being the people pleaser now? Am I trying to be perfect? Am I trying to perform, right? Then thank that version of yourself. Thank you, perfectionism. Thank you, caregiver, for keeping me safe all these years. But I don't need you anymore, right? And then I want you to visualize, literally visualize, close your eyes, visualize yourself removing the mask. Who are you? What do you want to say? What do you want to do without that mask on right now? Who are you without this mask? Breathe into it. Those who love you, those who want to be with you, those who understand you will stay. Those who are not for you, let them go. That's how you remove your mask. Little by little, one by one. Yeah. Yes.
Powerful, I tell you. Powerful. So, and there's something I pick from what you said about removing the mask. You need to consciously do it.
Yeah. Yep. Yes. You have to be aware that you're wearing it, right? For so many years, I didn't even know. I knew that I was a perfectionist. I knew that I was a people pleaser, and I like owned it. I was like, oh yeah, that's what I am. That's who I am. But then I started realizing, wait a minute, is this who I really am? Is this who I really want to be? Because I'm sick of living for everybody else's validation and happiness, because I keep abandoning myself. I keep rejecting myself when I'm saying yes to everybody, because then I'm saying no to myself. And I had to start realizing the part I played in my own life. What? Okay? I realized the part I played in my own life, then the part I played in everybody else's life, and I was sick of playing parts. Like, enough of these parts. I want to just be me all the time, no matter what. You know, it's so much more freeing. I can't even explain it. It's just like how I am with everyone. Okay. And it took me some time to get here. And again, sometimes I see myself putting on a mask and I'm like, uh-oh. And I stop myself and I do that little exercise. I breathe into, okay, is this the people pleaser coming up? Am I over caring, or am I overdoing right now? What do I need right now? Who am I without this mask? Let's step into that version. It's literally doing this in real time. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. So the next question is, how do you discover your authentic self?
I love this. So through society, through growing up, okay, we were programmed subconsciously. A lot of us don't even realize this, right?
Yes.
It's like, okay, maybe you were the good student in school, so you put on that mask and you kept that mask on. Maybe at home you were the caretaker, or you had to please your parents. You don't become a people pleaser until you could become a parent pleaser before a people pleaser, right? So we learned a lot of this in childhood. Okay, so it's about learning, okay, how do I reconnect to my body? How do I see how my mind takes over me and controls everything? Because we actually have control over ourselves. We have control over our mind. We have control over our body. This is where boundaries are really important. It's learning, hey, when I get triggered, when I get mad or upset, there's usually a boundary being crossed. And I'm sick of putting on this mask, okay, to then accommodate everyone else, right? So it's learning, okay, dang, there's a boundary being crossed. And what are my belief systems around what's happening? Okay, how can I now step into who I truly am and speak my truth? And yes, it's scary first. It's scary. I'm not going to lie about it. But it's like, okay, what do I need now? And how can I verbalize this to everyone else around me? Right? So for me, for example, I was always the caregiver in my family, but it burned me out, right? So I had these conversations with my kids and my husband at different times. And I was like, look, I need some help around the house. Like, I love to care for you all, but it's depleting me. I need to also care for myself because I'm not showing up as the best version of myself when I'm constantly caring for everybody else all the time. So I've had to have these conversations multiple times with them until they realized that, okay, mom needs help with certain things. So that's very important. A lot of us, we just think, oh, people could read our minds, or we think they should just know. But we need to open our mouth and speak to them properly. Don't bash anyone. It's just an open, I'm not perfect. I'm trying my best, right? And it's like, I do need help sometimes. And it's being honest about it. That's how you discover who you truly are. Your authentic self feels peaceful, it feels congruent and alive. When we don't feel alive, we're not being authentic. When we're feeling depressed or we're fearing everything, that's not your authentic self. That's when you know you're not being your true self. It feels free. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much for that. Okay. Now, my next question is this. What's the benefit of exposing your real self? What's the benefit?
Okay. Well, one, you attract people that align with you. You attract new opportunities. When you're authentic, you then attract other people that are authentic. That's number one. Number two, you experience a deeper peace within yourself, your purpose, and you're really clear on who you are and what you want to do with your life, like your goals. Your energy returns because you're no longer performing. What? And then the last one is you begin to trust your own intuition. You feel free to express yourself without any fear or limitations. What? So it's peacefulness. You feel free. You align with who you truly are and your purpose in life. It's an amazing feeling. That's how you know you're being real. It doesn't feel forced.
Okay. Wow. Thank you so much, Jessica.
Oh, yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. In fact, you've given us a lot of valuable information today, and I really appreciate. We still have 4 questions before we wrap up today. The next question is, now, by the time you have removed the mask and now you've unveiled yourself, how do you protect your real self so that you don't go back into wearing the mask again?
Oh, I love this. So the biggest thing that you need to start doing is establishing boundaries. Okay. It's protecting you and your authenticity. So a lot of times we're afraid to say no because we don't want to lose those people. But it's okay to say no. All right. You're going to protect your energy by saying no when you really mean it. Also, spending time with people who do celebrate you. This helps. And then you want to continue nervous system regulation, breathing techniques, right? You want to journal when you're feeling a little off, right? And really practicing little by little to be vulnerable. And you might want to start with the people closest to you, opening up to them, because this also helps your nervous system adjust. So it's not like I'm just going to rip off the mask and just be my true self. I mean, wouldn't that be great? But it's like these little steps we take after we take the mask off. So start taking the mask off with the people closest to you and explaining to them, you know, you're going to a boundaries. I literally did this with my family. I'm like, look, because I never had boundaries. I didn't even know what they were for years. And so I was like, look, I'm going to start implementing boundaries. You may or may not like it at first, but I'm not going to be saying yes to everything, right? I'm going to let you know when I'm tired. I'm going to let you know when I can't give anymore. And this was an adjustment. Some people resent you for a little bit, or they resist. Like, for example, my mom, when I did not answer the phone every day when she called, that was a boundary. I did not have the energy to talk to her every day. So I told her, look, I'm not going to be able to answer your calls every day. That's my boundary. At first, she didn't like it, but then she got used to it. And now we're closer than ever. And every time I do answer the phone, I'm in a better mood. I'm not depleted. Like, that's another thing. I will not answer a phone call if I do not have the capacity of learning what you can hold, your energy. I will not go to the store or do errands if I'm too exhausted. It's tuning into what do you need. It's not forcing ourselves to overwork or, go to the gym when we're so exhausted. I used to do this. I have to go to the gym. It's on my schedule. Need to do it. And then it's like I was overdoing myself. And then what? Then I had no energy for anybody else. So it's really just training your mind and body to work around what do you need? And that's not selfish. What do I need? What kind of self-care do I need? I need to rest today. Because then you'll have more energy later. Does that make sense?
Yes. It does. It does make sense. And you kept saying something that I like so much, and something came in my mind as you are mentioning it in your last response. It's about people, what people want from you. Sometimes it seems as if that people want you to wear the mask. They feel better if you are wearing a mask. So in order to protect yourself from what you are saying, you should be able to say to them, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to do it this way. This is how I want to do it, or this is how I'm going to do it. So I'm not going to do it the way you want me to do it. I'm not going to put on the mask for you. I want to be myself.
Exactly. And either they're going to accept it or not, and it's up to you to be okay with it or not.
I love that. You said it's either they're going to accept it or not. So I had a conversation 2 or 3 weeks ago, and somebody came to me and said, oh, you are so because you are so blah 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 blah. I looked at him eyeball to eyeball, and I said, I gave him the opposite of whatever he was expecting. I said, no.
I love it.
And guess what?
What?
When I got home, I was happy. I was free.
Yes!
Because I don't want to live to satisfy anybody whims or ideas or whatever. I want to be myself.
Yes, exactly.
Because when you refuse to be yourself, you are telling God that God didn't create you well. He created you the way you are. So celebrate yourself. Be yourself. Don't try to be pretending and being somebody else. When you are doing that, you are not fulfilling that innate personality that you are.
Exactly. We're hiding behind, and that's actually like a slap in the face to God, right? Like, think about it.
Yes.
Right. He designed us all unique and different, and he wants us to have free will. He wants us to have our own voice, right? And he'll support us in it all. But it's like we become afraid and programmed through society to try to be a certain way. And then it's like, we're actually rejecting the part of us that God gave us, the gifts he gave us. We're not listening to our intuition. We're not being who we truly came here to be. We're not living in our purpose. It's like, what are we doing? Right?
Yeah, very true. Very, very true. Are you there?
Here, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. That
Okay.
leads me to the next question. What message would you give to someone that is still afraid to be seen?
Okay. So listen, here's the thing. You don't need to rip off all the masks at once. Okay? Like, let's just keep this very reasonable, and it's just one at a time. Okay? Start little by little. Just be 5% more real each day. We're going to build on it, just like any habit. Just like we're learning or unlearning a behavior or a habit, same thing goes with this. Just little by little, let's see if this next conversation I'm going to have today, if I can be real, okay, and speak my truth. And every day, it's going to get easier and easier, and then you're eventually going to be able to handle being real with no masks at all the time. So this didn't happen overnight for me, okay? It was just realizing when I was being the people pleaser, when I was being the caregiver, when I was being the perfectionist. So it's just being aware that I was being wearing these masks. And then it was like, okay, the next time I want to do something perfect, I'm going to challenge myself and do it imperfect. Just show up on camera with no voice, right? Or it's like, okay, the next time my kids need me to do so many things, I'm going to tell them I can only do one of the things. And that's how we start stretching our nervous system and getting used to changing our behaviors and our masks, right? So the right people will not leave you when you show up as yourself, okay? They'll finally see you for who you are. Authenticity is truly magnetic. So when you are your true self, when you're vulnerable, when you're transparent, when you're human, other people have permission to be human and authentic with you. So you have real connections. What? Believe me, hiding ourselves is exhausting. Hiding ourselves behind a mask get exhausting. And that's the truth.
Wow, 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 wow. I really enjoy what you're saying. You said something there. You said the right people will not leave you when you show your authentic self. The right people will not leave you. So those that are leaving you, they are those that are not the right people for your life, actually. So you don't have to regret, or be worried. No, allow them to go because they are not the right people for you. The right people will not leave you. The right people will remain with you. The right people will stay with you. That's powerful.
Do you know what else? Do you know what else I learned? Is that when those leave you that are not right for you, it makes room for those to come into your life that are right for you. So some people will stay. When you let go of those who are not right for you or they leave, then you make room for other authentic people to come into your life. It's beautiful. Let me tell you, it's happening to me right now. I'm like connecting with more authentic people, powerful people who are helping me in my life and mission, and we're helping each other. Nobody's using me. It's beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that. That leads me to, we have two more questions and then we are done for today. How do you help people identify the mask that they are wearing?
So honestly, well, I do this in my coaching, right? I do this with my coaching. I help them identify their wounds. Like, is this an abandonment wound coming up? Are you fearing someone's going to leave you if you're not wearing that mask? right? Or is it a rejection wound? Do you feel like you're going to be rejected? This is one thing I struggled with, rejection. Like, if I do a YouTube video or go on Facebook, people might not like what I say, or what I don't say it correctly. But do you know what I was doing? I was rejecting myself because I feared rejection from other people. So then I wasn't doing the thing I wanted to do. There's also the humiliation wound. So a lot of times we don't speak up, or we do wear a mask because we don't want to be humiliated. Then there's the betrayal or injustice wound, right? So a lot of times we get triggered or put on this mask because we want to be fair. We don't want people to think we're betraying them. But when we're tiptoeing around everyone, we're betraying ourselves. So you see how this works? It's like this. It's like when we fear that very thing and we put on the mask, we're doing that very thing to ourselves. So if we fear abandonment, so then we're people pleasing, we're trying to, live for everybody else's happiness. What do you think you're doing to yourself? You're abandoning yourself because you're over giving, you're over pleasing everyone else. And then what's left for you? Right? So anyway, it's always awareness. It's always realizing when you're wearing the mask, okay? When are you shrinking? When are you overperforming? When do you feel disconnected? Is there a wound underneath? And let's work on healing that wound. This is the work I do with my clients. We do so much, but this is one of the big things that we do, is we start to peel off the mask, your authentic self.
Wow, thank you so much. Now, guys, I want to say to you that most of these things that Jessica is sharing with us today, these are things that people pay her to come and learn from her. Yes, she has paid workshops and coaching. You see, people pay to come and listen to her, to come and learn from her. But here she's sharing with us freely. Sorry about that, please. She's sharing with us freely, and I'm truly excited about this, and that's why I want you to take this video very serious. Try to watch it again and again. Share it with your friends, because the message here that she has really shared with us today is going to transform your life, and it's going to make you to remove the mask and be the person that you were created and destined to be. Now, the last question for today, before I let you go, Jessica, what's one small somatic or mindset practice that you give clients to begin unmasking safely?
All right, I'm going to give you one now. And would you mind if I actually record a hypnosis for here, and then I pin it to the video at the bottom? Because I know we only have so much time. So I'll give one now, and then I want to do a 5-minute hypnosis to rewire the brain, take off the mask, and step into your most authentic self. Is that cool? And I just pin it to the comments for people to listen to? Okay, good. So the first thing I'm going to do is this. I want you all to close your eyes. Now, if you're driving, don't do this now. Don't do this now if you're driving. So sit back, get relaxed, okay? I want you to put your feet on the ground, feet on the ground, one hand on your heart, okay? And then one on your belly, okay? Heart and belly. Close your eyes. Breathe breath in through your nose, out through your mouth really slow. In through your nose, out through your mouth slowly. Let your shoulders relax. One more time, in through your nose. Say in your head, I am safe to be me. In through your nose, out through your mouth, I'm safe to be me. Those who are here in my life will stay. I am my true self. Those who are not meant for me will leave. I am safe to be my true self. I want you to feel the warmth in your heart and your stomach. This will rewire you to feel safe your own body. Become authentic. It's okay to be your true self. What you were born to do. This is what God gave you. Your true self. Okay? How do you feel?
Great.
You feel relaxed?
Awesome.
I feel relaxed.
Sure.
Yes, I feel like I'm ready to go. Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, Jessica.
Of course.
So
Yes,
before you say your
rewatch this, everyone, because there's some good nuggets in here, and then watch for the hypnosis I'm going to add to this, okay, at the bottom of the comments. All right, try that out, but do not do it driving, okay? All right, there's that.
Okay. Thank you so much, Jessica. Before you share your parting words or closing words, I want to say this to everyone that is watching this program today. That mask that is covering you is not your real self. That mask is covering your glory, it's covering your destiny, it's covering your true potential. You have the capacity to do more than what you're doing right now. If only you would take away the mask. Don't allow the mask to stop you. Don't allow the mask to hinder you. Take it off and be your real self. Let the world see your real self. Let the world see the real you. You are free to be yourself. You were created to be yourself. You are a gift to the world. You are a blessing to the world. So don't allow the criticism of people to make you to put a covering on yourself, to put a mask on yourself. Take it off and let the light shine through you. The light is in you. Let it shine. The wisdom is in you. Bring it out. Let it flow. I believe you have been blessed with this program.
I love it. I love it. You said it so well.
Leave a comment, share this video, and let it inspire somebody. It doesn't matter where you are. Maybe you are not in your country. Maybe you are in another country and things are tough and things are difficult and you feel that life is over. No, it's not over. Take away the mask of fear. Take away the mask of low self-esteem. Take away the mask of disbelieving yourself and allow the light in you to shine. You see, the same thing happened to Moses. When Moses had an encounter with God and he came down from the mountain, by the time he came down from the mountain, what happened? His face was shining and the people could not look at his face. You know why? Because the presence of God had burnt away the mask. The mask had burnt away. So when he came down, he was shining. And the people said, hey, your face is like the sun. We can't look at you. You see, many people that you are arguing with, that you are contemplating with, that you are fighting with. See, by the time you take away the mask and the light within you begins to shine, those people will not be able to come close to you. They are afraid of you. It's just like what happened today. I went somewhere. I wanted to shave. And when I got there, I sat down. And after some minutes, the guy stood up. The guy who was supposed to shave me, he stood up and said, I can't shave you anymore. I want to go. I want to go. I want to go. And this same person agreed to shave me. But suddenly said, I can't shave you anymore. I didn't say, oh, but why? I didn't try to plead with him. You know why? Because immediately he said that, I felt he had seen something. So I was happy. You see, when people reject you sometimes, you shouldn't go and be whining and be crying and be saying, why did they reject me? Oh, I'm not good. Come on. They rejected you because you are better than them. You are greater than them. You are not in their league. You have a better destiny, a brighter destiny. So don't let that weigh you down. Be glad and move ahead and go forward.
Remember, when people reject us, it's part of them rejecting themselves. And remember, rejection is redirection. So you redirected to when you were getting saved. Yes. You accepted it. You're like, okay, he's done. That's cool. I'm going to accept this. We can either accept it or we can reject back. But guess what? It takes way more energy when we're negative and we're rejecting and we're resentful than just accepting what is and moving forward. Right? Pretty wild. Yeah.
Jessica, I just feel the anointing. I don't know, but I feel the anointing. I feel the anointing all over. I tell you, I feel the anointing. Something is breaking loose. Somebody is being set free today. Somebody is being delivered. Whatever has held you down, whatever has covered you, covered your glory, covered your destiny, God is taking it out of the way. From today, your light will shine. The darkness is gone and you are free in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you so much, Jessica. Your final words, and then we wrap up.
I loved this. I loved this talk. It was so important. And honestly, everything you said is correct. You know, when we remove the masks, we really shine our light on the world, not only on other people, but within ourselves. We're no longer performing and trying to be someone we're not. You have more energy, you have more flow, creativity. You get to live life on your terms instead of everybody else's terms. No one's controlling you anymore. You're free, 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 and at peace. Okay? Let's one by one re-listen to this if you did not see the whole episode. I give you ways to remove the mask and look for that hypnosis. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And from now on, we are back every Monday. It's going to be Motivational Live, and this program will continue every single Monday. Don't miss next Monday. It's going to be awesome. Thank you so much, Jessica. Thank you, everyone that came on to watch the program. Thank you, Lucas Tamba, all the way from India, watching from India. Lucas Tamba, it's my dear friend, my bosom friend from Gambia. Thank you so much. Thank you, Clarissa Risi Jackson, watching, I think, from the US or so. Thank you, Eric Mungai, watching from Kenya, my second home. Thank you, Aurelua Michael, for watching. Thank you, Michael Ose David. Thank you, Vincent, and all those that have watched this. Thank you very much. May God bless you all. We come your way. Always remember that you carry a glorious destiny. Just take away the mask and let your light shine. God bless you. We love you.